Carl here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And it's horror movie review time as we continue our reviews of every Brotherhood movie. In this one, written by Matthew Jason Walsh and of course directed by David Duchovny. The middling homoerotic horror series to this point, it's the Brotherhood. And it's about to hit a high with the Brotherhood IV, The Complex, stepping out of the mediocre shadow of the films that came before it to deliver one of the more competent and enjoyable entries in the series so far. Taking place at the Port Nathan Naval Academy, there's a secret society called the Black Skulls, and Cadet Lee, played by Sebastian Gacki, has been chosen to join the group by the arrogant Cadet Victor, played by Graham Kozakowski. An invitation that Lee struggles to turn down, seeing as the Black Skulls are so powerful that even those in charge at the Academy can't control them. It's one of them again. Of course, this is a Brotherhood movie, and once again, this secret society is not what it seems. Lee discovers that it's actually demonic and spread not just throughout the Academy, but throughout the entire world. Taking it down is going to be simply impossible, but you can at least start with Victor and his cronies. That there is the major reason why the Brotherhood IV, The Complex, is a better film than those that came before it. This film's secret society is bigger than anything we've ever seen before, and for once, it actually seems like a task too big for the movie's hero to take on. The Black Skulls are a threat, and thanks to a good performance from Graham Kozakowski, even the localized events that occur here have some tension. On that front, it's a shame that Sebastian Gacki's Lee is so forgettable by contrast. A solid performance, but neutered by being the same bland white meat babyface we've seen in every single one of these movies so far. But you're not here for that, right? Because these movies, the Brotherhood, of course, are famous for the homoerotic elements. And how are they in this film? I've been begging for more of it, film by film. Question is, we want to know, does David Duchovny deliver on the hunky hotties, topless and in our underpants side of things? Does a bear shit in the woods? It is classic Duchovny and classic Brotherhood homoerotic elements throughout this movie. You'll get your kicks if that's your jam. Elsewhere, the Brotherhood IV, The Complex, does try to be a bit more horror, but doesn't push the bar too much in this regard. To be honest, that again is always disappointing, especially as this is a very talky movie. But that's kind of par for the course. We're 4 movies in. The series might fall under the horror bracket, but it's never going to deliver much in the way of blood and gore. There's no expectations in that at this stage. So what stops the Brotherhood IV, The Complex, being a great movie? It is that, the aforementioned talky aspects. There is no ignoring this movie's biggest problem being that it has far too many scenes that alternate between being long and being utter filler. Neither does the pacing of the story any favours, and could easily be responsible for turning many viewers off this latest Brotherhood experience. Now people just going, this is just dragging, they're just talking about the same things, I'm not going to finish it. Overall though, it is one of the more entertaining entries in this series so far, and that's with the low bar set by the previous films. Considering that, it does try that much harder to be memorable, so it's nice to kind of look at this one and go, yeah, this is pretty decent, especially compared to what's come before. Still not a great movie, still with all the same flaws, still the same kind of formula being done, but I didn't hate it. The Brotherhood IV, The Complex. You got any thoughts? You know what to do. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?